Welcome, Transformers fans. My name is Composite EnerJoe, and today I will be bringing you my review of the Transformers the movie 2007 Deluxe Class Jazz. And here he is in his very sweet silver Pontiac Solstice alt mode. That's right, it's a Pontiac Solstice. And check out those details. The all-important gas cap. Spoiler, which is like the only, I think, custom part that I've seen from like a regular one. Check over, wheels, does roll nicely. Doors, little Pontiac symbol there. And also, if you look really closely in the windows, they actually bothered to mold in some seats and a little bit of a steering wheel and a dashboard. That's really nice. They didn't have to do that, but that was really... Camera, calm down. It was really nice. It was really it's a neat little detail to put in there. So yeah, this is him, and it looks just like it does in the movie. I ain't gonna lie, this is a very nice car mode. One thing I like about the movie figures is that their alt modes, for the most part, are really, really nice representations of the real world vehicles. These are really nice. And here we have his gun. And even though this isn't the weapon that was in the movie, I actually kind of prefer this over the movie gun. That shielded machine gun he had in the movie, I wasn't feeling it. This, however, I am. Short, stubby machine gun, and then boom, extends to a full-on cannon / sniper rifle. Really feeling this. And this actually can go store on his robot in vehicle mode. See these two notches? You actually put this, let's see if I can get in there, you put it between the notches, angle this a bit, and start the camera, calm down. In the notches, there, goes in there, and the spoiler does move to facilitate this. And yeah, it looks a bit silly, but it's something, and I've seen worse. For what it is, it's better than not having this just be sitting there on the side. So I'll get back to that in robot mode. Speaking of which, here comes the transformation. Well, before doing that, just to say, really nice car mode. Pontiac Solstice. So, let's get on to transformation. You come down here, middle, and you lift. Or maybe better if you do it from the bottom. Nail in there, and you separate this. Fold that up a bit. Extend down, forward. Spin forward. There. Heel. Pull that down. Heel. Those are his legs for now. And then you turn. Legs even further down. That's his waist. And then you snap that into place. What is wrong with my camera today? Doesn't want to listen to me. Okay, let me keep going. Camera's being very, very unproductive. These are the legs and torso. So then you come in here. Make sure you bend this a little, and not even bend it. Just careful with that. The falls. Okay, got it good in there. There we go. Lift that out. Grab by the wheel. Once you lift this up, you grab it by the wheel. There's probably a better way of doing that, but that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like lift. The idea is that you lift this panel up and then extend the arm out. Yeah, this is gonna be the arm. So then you fold this back a bit. That. You rotate that there. Make sure you flip out the hand and rotate it so that it looks like that, and rotate that down. That's one arm. Then this one side, do the same thing. Open that up. Fold that out. That. Fold it like that, and make sure this goes there. So we have his other hand. And then for the head reveal, which, let's just fold that back. For the head reveal, it's a bit of an automorph. When you pull this down, the head will reveal, and it will actually push out this chest, which pushes these two bits back. It's a really nice little automorph. Let's get it down, and there. See, these things, this pushed forward. I think these went back, and his head was revealed. And that is a very nice head. I believe this is what he looked like in the movie when he was in a battle mode. Like, this is his battle mask, which has really nice light piping. Look at that. Really nice. And the rabbit ears. They look like rabbit ears to me. So, here is Movie Deluxe Jazz. And I gotta say, the one negative I honestly have on this guy is that he doesn't look... is that his accuracy to his movie counterpart is not really that... It's not very accurate to what he looks like in the movie. Don't get me wrong, like, you look at this from a distance, this looks exactly like Jazz. This is how Jazz looks like in the movie. However, he looks a bit chunkier. He's really out of proportion. The arms are too flimsy, and the legs are too big. They're too big and bulky. It's just very weird proportioned. However, that aside, that's like my only general complaint. I actually really like this figure. Its alt mode was, I think, very fantastic looking. The transformation is fun and simple. And this guy's robot mode is really nice. I think this is a very nice, solid robot mode. And I guess it does an adequate job of representing the character in the movie. However, he's not the best one. For that, if you want movie accuracy, the very best one for that would be the Human Alliance version of Jazz, which is in a, I believe, a Voyager size. It's like a Voyager Jazz that looks almost identical to the movie. That's a lot more screen accurate. But that aside, this figure is nice, is a very solid figure. And he was repainted once with G1 colors, and then he was also repainted again, I think, is the Final Battle movie Jazz, where he has a bunch of battle damage and a bigger gun. Speaking of guns, let's grab his cannon again. To actually attach this to his arms, you rotate this down and you see a little port there. Peg to port, you know what to do. Put it in there, and there he has it. And you have the option of either folding his hand in or out. I leave it out. And there's his pretty nice cannon, which extends. Yeah, nice sniper rifle. He also has one other thing which I'm not particularly fond of, but this back part, what is essentially the top of the trunk, you can actually pull. Wants to do it? Pull this out. Youch. Pull this out, and then you can peg this onto the actual wheel, and hold on, and there we go. It has like a bit of extra armor or a shield, a shoulder shield. Honestly, this thing I'm not particularly fond of, but it is mentioned in the instructions. However, I'm going to tell you something that I found out, that I noticed, that it's not told in the instructions, and I have yet to see a reviewer. I haven't seen too many on Jazz, but I have yet to see a reviewer about this figure mention this. I haven't seen it. When you separate the wheel, here's the thing. See this connection here? This connection, that's the same, that's how it's connected here when you do that, when you slide it in. However, if you notice, his gun also has this kind of port. So even though this gun is not the same one from the movie, you'd be surprised what you can do here with this. You can either put it this way or the other way. Very uncooperative. You just click it onto there. And check that out. The gun now has a shield. So now it looks a lot closer to the movie weapon. I have yet to see another reviewer, anybody else reviewing this toy online, that has mentioned this. So hopefully I'm the first to notice this. But yeah, you can connect this actual shield piece, that in the instructions say to put up here, you can put it on the gun, in either way. You can put it in either direction. It's a little bit more annoying this way because it kind of damages a bit of the figure, but you can do it that way too. It's a bit of a tighter squeeze, but you can do it that way. Prefer it the other way. It's better that way, plus you can actually fold it up and down. But yeah, there you go. You can actually attach this and replicate the shield gun that he had in the movie. Have not seen anybody. Hopefully this is a first for this figure being reviewed. Hopefully I'm the first reviewer to actually mention that. But yeah, you can actually do that. I only noticed it when I was getting ready to review this for this review, is when I noticed that if you separate, you can actually put it on this gun. Because I've always been wondering what this is for. And the instruction, no other person has said what this is for or the instruction or anything. I just put two and two together and, you know, they equal fish. So, there you go. So, this is a very nice, solid figure. I think anyone, if you like the movie characters, you either already have Jazz, have the Human Alliance version, or any of the other versions. I highly recommend getting Jazz. He is just spectacular. So, this has been my review of the Transformers movie 2007 Deluxe Class Jazz. This is Composite EnerJoe signing off. Peace out.